Hey, what's up, guys? This is my quick hour theater reaction to the new Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. If you've been a fan of all the many iterations over the years, dating back to the 1933 classic starring Boris Karloff, who, in my personal opinion, was the absolute best actor who ever played the monster, whoever embodied the role. Up to this point, and while I still believe like he'll always have the most iconic look, to me personally, and Boris Karloff is a legend. I'm a fan of all of his classic films throughout his career. I gotta say, what Jacob Elordi does with the monster is so tender, so beautiful, so nuanced. He brought so many layers to something that could have really been caricature and just kind of a dialed in performance where, a lesser talent probably wouldn't have really taken this very seriously, but he added so much depth and emotion and just tenderness, and there's so much going on in this movie. It's told from two perspectives, from Oscar Isaac's perspective as Dr. Frankenstein, and then from the monster's point of view in the second half of the film, which I thought was brilliant. If you're a fan too of Guillermo's previous work, including his masterpiece of all his films, in my opinion, which is still Pan's Labyrinth. I've been a fan of his work for years. I mean, even Pinocchio, last couple years ago, that's, in my opinion, one of the greatest animated films ever made, not just for stop motion, but perhaps ever. Even The Shape of Water, and then, onto many of his other films too throughout the years. This is no different. This is way up there towards, pretty much towards the top. Oscar Isaac, I've been a big fan of, not just as playing Poe Dameron in Star Wars and the sequel trilogy, but just also his work throughout the years. I mean, The Most Violent Year, The Two Faces of January. There's so many films that he's done. Inside Llewyn Davis. This is definitely one of his greatest performances yet. He's very nuanced. He played this very, very well. Mia Goth, who, I've seen her in some of her work over the years. She does a great job as Elizabeth. Christoph Waltz, one of the best actors we have working today, did a great job as well in his role too, playing Elizabeth's uncle. But it was a great watch. See this on the biggest screen you possibly can. It's meant to be seen on the big screen. It was such a worth it time at the theaters. I loved it. Definitely one of the best films of the year so far to me. Go see this.